down, doing fine. Can't be everything you want to be before your time. No, it's so romantic on the borderline tonight, tonight. Too bad it's the life you lead. So ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. You can see when you're wrong, you know. Can't always see when you're right. You're right.
Super quick one today. I just wanted to jump on here and introduce a new companion. So it is a Leica M4. Beautiful condition. I got it from eBay, obviously. And so essentially the story behind me getting this camera is I've wanted a Leica film camera for pretty much my entire photographic career. So I went into a Leica store in San Francisco in 2014 and got to play with, they had an M4 and I believe an M7, and then what was the camera in 2014? Was it the M240 maybe? So they had those cameras and I got to play around with them, and it was the most dangerous thing that has ever happened to me, because ever since that moment, all I've wanted was to own one. As you know, I picked up an M9 a couple of months ago, and this Zeiss 35 Biogon 2.8, and it works with my analog camera and my digital camera now. So I'm extremely happy about that, because my entire life, all I've wanted is to focus in on minimal equipment. So I've really wanted to be able to focus in on like one camera, one lens. And obviously sometimes you need to shoot digital. I love shooting analog. It's one of my favorite things. But I finally feel really good. I ended up selling the Contax G2 to purchase this. And the reasons are as follows. The Contax G2 is essentially, it's a wonderful camera and I love shooting with that thing, but it is an all electronic camera, and it's an all electronic camera from the 1990s, and it's over 20 years old. So the thing that scared me about the G2 is I always had this idea running in my brain that one day it was going to give out on me and there was nothing I could do about it. They don't repair their cameras anymore, and I put all this time into learning this camera, learning that lens, just for it to die on me. So once that thought kind of broke its way into my head, I started looking around for M4s, because M4s, there's no electronics in this camera, none. It is completely manual. You have a timer, you have film release, you've got your viewfinder selection, you've got your viewfinder, your film rewind, your film advance lever, you've got how many exposures you have, and then your shutter speed. Then you can select your film and obviously change it here. That's it. This camera's completely manual. It's built like a brick, and it's still serviceable by Leica. You can still get these CLA'd. They stand by their products as always. And this thing's never gonna fail. I heard a story about a Leica M4, and it was a soldier in Vietnam, and he was carrying an M4. He ended up having to take cover in a ditch, and had his M4 around his shoulder. Half a roll of film was shot, and he jumps into the ditch, and it's like neck high in water. He is still in kind of in a combat zone, so he ends up putting the camera into a bucket of water to prevent it from oxidizing. He keeps the camera in the bucket of water for, I think, 5 days, a week, and then ends up taking that camera out and putting it in an oven at like 100, 110 degrees. Leaves it in the oven for like an hour, 2 hours, takes it out, works fine, flawless. That's an all mechanical camera for you. So I'm very excited about this. I'm gonna shoot this thing. I'm gonna shoot it. I've already shot 6 rolls through it. I think I've had it for 3 days, so I've really been loving it. Definitely a lot of content is gonna come from this guy. I'm getting very familiar with this lens. I've shot several days. I mean, the entire daily practice series was done with this lens on the Leica M9, and being able to transfer this between analog and digital has been an absolute revelation for me. I have no interest in any other lenses right now. Maybe down the line I'll get a 50 or a 90, and I mean, who knows? Try a 28. I don't know. I have no interest in checking that out right now, though. I'm extremely happy with the 35, and I want to continue to learn it and try to actually master or get as close to it as possible, mastering this focal length. So, but yeah, I just wanted to announce that to you guys. If you have a dream camera, then please drop it in the comments. Right now, my camera's set up. We're rocking with the M9. We've got the M4. I've got the Rolleiflex, and then I've got a Canon AE1, which was my first analog camera. Still love that guy. Got him repaired, and he's in fantastic condition. So those are my cameras, and I couldn't be happier. I caught the bug, man. I got a Leica, and I caught the bug. And they do make an incredible camera, but it's not for everybody. You have to look at what your needs are as a photographer, and your cameras need to serve those needs. I think the more clear you are about what you want out of this art form, the better off you'll be, and it'll make buying equipment and everything easy. My goal is to hand this down to my son one day, or my daughter, or my grandkids, whatever it is. This is a camera that I'm confident will be around probably longer than me. And I'm not going to baby it, but this is that's just how well Leicas are built. So anyways, just wanted to get on and talk about that for a minute. I've been shooting Portra 400 through it, shot a roll of Portra 800, and I want to do a video with a roll of Portra 800 here coming up. I'm also going to start trying out some lomography 800, just because Portra 800 is ridiculous with cost right now. I mean, I don't know exactly how much it is a roll, but it's not cost effective. So I'm going to try some Lomo 800. I've seen some really nice street work done with that. Just wanted to give a little update here. Working on a video right now for the artist series. That'll be number 2 in that series, and this one's going to be talking about Gary Winogrand. So that'll be coming up soon. And until next time, hope everybody's doing all right, and I'll see you later.
Got your passion, got your pride. Don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, don't imagine that love come true. When we realize the end waits for you.